Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your January the 10th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. Hope you're doing well this morning. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the meditation. It is entitled Waking Up to Service. Being of loving service is living spiritually. First we take, then we give, then we share. That is taken from the Living Clean book, chapter 3, Creative Action of the Spirit. In Narcotics Anonymous, we arrive to find ourselves the most important person in the room. For a lot of us, that notion is terrifying, but some of us enjoy the rock star treatment. We grab a white key tag and do a victory lap for 30 days in a row, including weekends. We share in every meeting until the timer goes off every time, wondering aloud what the hell we are doing here with all you people. No offense. We dazzle our fellows with our theory of the difference between humility and humiliation. They must like what we have to say because they tell us, keep coming back. We find a sponsor and bend his ear with a detailed account. Spons picks us up at the recovery house and buys us a meal after the meeting. He doesn't say much, but he's definitely listening. As our status as the most important person melts away and our key tag color changes to orange, Spons suggests we listen more instead of talking so much. Take meeting commitments that don't court attention, and reach out to newcomers. We get a blue 6 months clean, and we ask our sponsor about doing H&I. Good idea, is his response. We think he's pleased about our initiative, even though he says nothing about it. Our bravado shifts. We get some high fives and tighter hugs from members who acknowledge how well we're doing. That feels undeniably good. But showing up for other addicts feels even better. Our story continues. We glow in the dark at 1 year and are black and gold at 2. Our commitment to service deepens. We are invited to participate in our recovery, to share our experience, strength, and hope. We start to have this strange new feeling that we can't quite put our finger on. Over dinner, on us this time, we try to articulate the feeling to our sponsor. It's something about being of value, maybe a little gratitude thrown in. We struggle to find the words. Says our sponsor. Sounds like you might be waking up. Today I will ask, how can I be of loving service? I will listen to the answer and take action because this is how I want to live. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This meditation is spot on. It's talking about the difference of coming into the rooms of Narcotics Anonymous and being treated as the most important person at any meeting, the newcomer, and people excited to cheer us on and encourage us. Maybe even having had a relapse, but restarted again, and people continue to embrace us and say, keep coming back. You got this. We're here for you. We get a sponsor and we start spending time with our sponsor, maybe just having a meal after the meeting, or the sponsor might invite other people in the fellowship to come fellowship with you and your sponsor after a meeting and you start to get to know other people and you start to get other phone numbers in your phone, and it's great as we progress. After 30 days, then 60 days, this meditation is spot on for identifying a lot of the emotions along the way. And it says here that we go from taking to giving and then sharing. And how the sponsor is acknowledging all along that this is going to be a growing process. And 9 times out of 10, nothing new. You're not sharing anything that's so unique that your sponsor hasn't already heard from other people in the fellowship or other sponsees. But your sponsor continues to treat you with dignity and respect, just like you should be treating your sponsor. And in time, when you get to the point where you want to do service work and you're able to maybe chair meetings or do H&I, your sponsor is saying to you, good on you. That is exactly where you need to be. This is in no way making light of the process. Don't be offended by the wording or if it seems a bit light. It's not supercilious in any kind of way. It's just letting you know that we all have been there, that we are there, that we are acknowledging your process. And we're happy to have you along for the ride of living. That stage where we start to give back to our fellowship, to our home groups, to our communities. We're excited about that. Today, I want you thinking, it seems like January is starting out leaning very heavily into the topic of service work. And I just want you to lean into that. Really look at, now that we're through the pandemic for the most part, look at where you are able to do service. And if you're not doing in-person meetings, don't beat yourself up about that. Just maybe pick a small one that you can attend and see how it goes for you. Or the virtual meetings, the online meetings. If you have more than a year, there's an online meeting, an international online marathon meeting of Narcotics Anonymous. And we have over 30 something slots during the week that are not filled. So if you are a person, you're familiar with how the Zoom platform works, and you have over a year and would like to chair one of those slots, get on that meeting and get the service email and let them know that you want to train, that you would love to train to be a host for one of those meetings. I've done it for years and I'm still doing it. I took a small break, but I love it. I love the feeling of giving back. I love that. And I want you to enjoy that as well. Think about how you can give back, how you can be of service to the community, to the fellowship of Narcotics Anonymous. My name is Mighty Stream. You've been in the flow today, and I want you to go out there and do something mighty with your January the 10th. Make it the best January the 10th that you've ever had, and have a great day on purpose. Talk to you soon.